Hey guys, yo, welcome to my first video. The first video I've done in probably like 8 years. I've been streaming for the past 8 months, and I've been wanting to get into YouTube for a while. As you guys saw, I got 2 videos so far, just the montage and just a little meme video. But for this be the first like serious video, so what we're gonna be doing today is actually hopping into a road to Supersonic Legend in 2v2s. We're gonna search up in. The big thing is that I essentially been streaming, like I said, for 8 months. Got to meet a lot of cool people. And I got a lot of people coming through asking for tips, asking like, how can I improve? I'm this rank, I want to get to this rank. For the most part, I try my best to give you guys tips based off of what I think the ranks are like. But, and like honestly, I haven't been in these ranks for a long time. Right now I'm around Champ 2, Champ 3-ish on that border. And I've been that like that for about a year. So I haven't been like in gold, in plat, in silver. So what we're doing is we're kind of gonna hop into this 2v2, and we're gonna work our way from unranked all the way to Supersonic Legend if we get close to there, as close as we can get. And what we do is we're gonna kind of just play it safe, and we're gonna just kind of point out what you can do in these ranks. So like, typically, okay, so usually it's an unwritten rule that left goes for kickoffs. Oh, that's not a strong start. Maybe he's nuts. He's crazy. Yeah, this rank's nuts, right? Okay, I don't know what this is gonna be. The fact that he went for kickoff even though he shouldn't have, I'm gonna guess it's probably like silver, maybe. So I don't want to do any like aerials or anything hardcore. I want to stay grounded. I'm gonna do what a lot of people try doing with these Road to Supersonic Legend series is that you don't want to overly play out of the skill level that you're at. So single jump, like even now it's a little bit maybe too high level for this. So I don't want to do anything like air. Oh, he's going for aerials. I don't know. Maybe I should have probably put on Backy's mod to find what rank this is at. Because I'm assuming this is like silver, because it's a fresh account, never played on. I did my casual ranking match. That's a cool boost, by the way. I did my casual ranking matches on stream with everyone. So I'm just going to do like a simple like little front flip kickoff. That might have been a little bit too hardcore. Maybe a single flip kickoff. So I did all my rank up matches on stream, playing casual. So if anyone doesn't know, with free to play, you now need to get to level 10 before you can play competitive. So if you're new to the game, I'm sure you guys have noticed that already. If you're old to the game, that's one of the new rules. So I did that all on stream, and what I'm thinking is maybe they took into consideration like how those casuals went. I don't know, but these guys seem pretty decent. Anyway, so let's try going back to even tips. So we let homie get the ball. He's gonna pass it out. I should be able to get like an easy shot off, like a simple. I missed. We'll wait. I don't want to overly aerial for it. We'll wait for our teammate to do something, and he shoves it in. So honestly, I haven't done much this game, as you guys can see. Like, I guess I had that one kickoff that might have been a little bit too high for this rank. I got a few touches, and I'm kind of just letting my teammate take control and not over committing. And that's one of the things that goes across all ranks. You kind of just don't want to over commit. He's got the kickoff again, and that's another thing. Just kind of adapting to your teammates. Like, you kind of tell this guy likes getting kickoffs. So you could just kind of give him the kickoffs for the most part. We'll let that go out. Let our teammate get that. Be ready for the rebound. You can boost into it, and you don't need to jump. You just kind of smack it in. But as a tip, if you guys... And that's a forfeit. So this is probably going to do 2 games per video. But if these forfeits happen, I'll do shorter. So right now we're at... I can't even tell. We're at about 4 minutes of recording, it says. And that's including like my little intro. So we could probably actually get 3 videos, 3 into this one. So we'll see what's up. Yeah, so teammate's pretty good. The guy we're against is probably going to stick. He's probably going to stick in the game, so we're going to have a little bit of a 1v2, unfortunately. So let our teammate get his kickoff. And like I was saying, just in terms of not overcommitting, it goes with all ranks. You just don't want to get in the way of your teammate and give your opponents easy counterattack goals. Okay. I might cut this out. I might just cut this out and go straight to the end. Because this is taking long. I gotta learn to skip these replays as well. And his kickoffs, just gonna kind of flip into it. Pass it to him, get some boost. Okay, we got a forfeit. Perfect. Hit him up with the GGs, move on to the next one. Do a little jumpy jump. Shout out to Dark Lord 4963 for popping up. Oh, everyone was unranked. So I don't know what that rank was. I guess we'll find out. Time for the next one. Here we go, game 2. Especially at the lower ranks, because like I said, the higher ranks, typically people get used to the left person goes. But it's always a good idea just to always ask for kickoff. And if your teammate goes kickoff, don't go for kickoff on top of them. You can usually take that time to kind of go back, get a boost, get ready in case it goes off. Last thing you want to do is have 2 people going for the ball, and you lose the kickoff. So I haven't watched too many Road to Supersonic Legends or Road to Grand Champ series before, so I'm not gonna go for the double there because, like I said, that's kind of playing out of the bounds of this rank. So I'm gonna pretend this is silver and try giving tip space off the silver. Once again, just kind of give your teammate the ball. You can kind of commit on it. Just driving into the ball like that, will probably take you a couple, maybe like 50 to 100 hours to get used to just kind of chip shotting it. But essentially, you're just hitting the ball. You're not even flipping at all because flipping it gives you more power. It's tough. It's actually tough going back and playing down to these ranks, eh? And trying to explain like the limiting things. So shout out to everyone that does these series of high quality. I promise the series is gonna get better as time goes on. Anyway, so our homie's got the ball here. He's gonna try to pop it. This one's gonna bounce down. You can just kind of jump and smack it however you want to smack it. Ideally, what you typically want to do with those balls is keep it away from your opponents. So these are things that are gonna take. It's gonna take a lot of hours to get to the point where you can consistently kind of outplay your opponents, but if you get used to it at the lower ranks, it'll definitely help you at the higher ranks. And that's paying attention to where your teammates are and where your opponents are. So like right there, you kind of tell my teammate wasn't necessarily paying attention. Oh man, this is a mess. This is definitely, it's gotta be a silver or gold, man. I hope someone's ranked here. When the ball's on the back wall, just kind of hit it. At the lower, just you ought to do your best to kind of hit it away from your net. And then obviously you don't want to use too much boost. You want to kind of predict where your opponents are going to touch and where your teammates are going to touch. And another good tip, okay, I should have organized this before I got into this video. So essentially, for newer players, even at silver, I've seen players not using ball cam very much. For me, I have my ball cam mapped to triangle, and it essentially lets you follow the ball or look where your card is going. A lot of the times, if you're going backwards for boost real quick, you'll flick it, get your boost, and turn back. So you can always have your eye on the ball. When the ball's in the corner, you want to kind of dump it out to the sides. You guys might have saw me kind of go into my net and drift there. It's probably going to be a goal on us. Unfortunate. And power slide's another big thing. So if I'm normally turning, it's going to take a long time to turn, like radius-wise. That actually wasn't too bad. But if you map your power slide button, you get used to how to drift, which I personally, even at Champ 2, am not too familiar with. Another huge tip I give to the lower ranks is to spend that time learning how to use your drift and like your radius of the drift. So this ball's probably gonna get sent. I'll wait for it to kind of come to me. This should be an easy goal. Let's kind of drive into it, and it went up a little try. I don't want to get the double again. So I want to touch upon this last game. I totally forgot. This is a good back pass. I mean, questionable back pass at this rank, but it's a good back pass. Notice how when I hit that ball, it chipped up into the air. One way to kind of prevent the ball overly chipping up, because okay, when I was like probably even at plat, I just did that so many times where I'd hit the ball and chip it to go into the net. If it's coming towards you and you want to prevent it from chipping, you just kind of flip into it. If you're flipping into it, it keeps the ball along the floor instead of if you chip it, it goes up. You flip it, it kind of pushes it down. Same thing if you try to roll the ball up the wall. If you kind of like lightly flip into it, it'll roll up the wall instead of smacking up the wall. And I'll try showing you guys that afterwards as well. But that is definitely a common mistake that I see at lower ranks, and even at my rank, I do it a lot as well. I'm trying to be more aware of it, but is kind of chipping the ball too high and hitting that crossbar. I'm gonna leave that for the teammate. And like this game alone, ooh, that was also my bad for not paying attention to where he was. Let's see, because I should have got that challenge off there. I'm not sure if he's AFK. Trying to follow him on the back there. Give him some time. He's back. Anyways. So just off of the kickoff alone, noting when your teammate's going for kickoff and when it's not going for the kickoff is going to put you in a good position and not get scored on a lot of the time. And that it comes with practice, but it also comes with being like aware of what's happening. Something like that is a little bit higher level, like being able to smack the ball and kind of control it around the corners. I'm not sure what he's up to there. But yeah, his ball's got to come back here. We should be able to just kind of flip it. And now even without really boosting much, you're able to just kind of walk the ball in. That dribbling is a little bit too high low. I'm not even going to bother dribbling with it right now. So that was a bad challenge on my part. I lost the challenge, but just me challenging alone forced him to lose the ball. And that's one of the... that's another big thing that you'll kind of pick up on down the line. In 2v2s, it's kind of like... There's a lot of mind games involved. This one... could kind of... Yeah. So just kind of smack the ball and it goes in. I'm not going to lie. I do think I'm actually getting some pretty solid teammates at these ranks. Even though this guy's positioning is a little bit off, like he's been pretty, he hasn't done anything really bad, so and my positioning helps a lot of that too. So if teammates can get the ball, I could kind of push up a little bit halfway, so no matter where the ball goes, I could get it. And I have 57 boost, which is kind of more than enough to do anything you want to do. That was a little risky. I'm in a bad spot here. Teammates should smack that, which is nice. And teammates could probably get a goal and dunk that off. We're at 12 minutes. I'll do one more video. I mean, we'll do one more game in here, the third game. Little bonus for the first one. So shout out to BDalk004 up in here, being a solid teammate. That was pretty good. And that's bronze. Okay, I would not have guessed that as bronze. Okay. Party up, huh? Feel bad for BDalk. Okay, move on to the next one. I'm not gonna lie. I thought that was silver. I'm actually kind of impressed by how the bronzes were playing. Okay, game 3. This is probably going to be bronze 3 is the rank. So I can kind of cater tips towards bronze. So it's actually, I don't think I've had anybody be bronze coming into my chat before. So I'm not sure how many people are going to be at bronze looking at these videos directly for tips. But what I can recommend is that if you are bronze, just focus on learning how to flip. Maybe for now, keep it kind of standard with your normal front flips. You don't always need to be juggling fast and hitting the ball. That's one. Like I'll point out what, for example, they're doing wrong. So right now, ooh, amazing unit is kind of amazing. At bronze, picking up the ball and scooping it, going for. Okay, I didn't think bronzes could do that, but yeah. So essentially, you want to get used to using your ball cam, not using your ball cam. Learn to use your quick chats to kind of say if you're going for a kickoff or not going for a kickoff. People got painted Meteor Storm at bronze too. Man, this is not... So this is kind of crazy seeing these ranks from someone who like started playing around 2016 when like at bronze people couldn't even hit the ball. This is probably like would have been gold back in the day. Basically at this rank you're gonna win the kickoff most of the time from what I've seen, as long as you hit the ball. So just drive, boost, and flip before you hit the ball last. I should have mentioned this earlier. Once again, I should have gotten a little more organized. I'll be more organized with the next video. I'll be a little cleaner. I overstayed my stay in that corner for too long. You should probably pop back into the net. Always go along the furthest post so you could jump across. It's a lot easier to jump across than to jump back. Junior Padlock popping up. I can't tell if I'm just like getting really lucky with these teammates or if I'm actually contributing to this at all. Because I'm trying to be like so passive and just play as if I have no mechanics and just based off of positioning. And my teammates are just straight up 1v2ing. This is... I'm impressed. Once again, kind of cheat up on the kickoff. That's going to go into the corner. I might have an opportunity here. I don't want to overly do the shot. Okay, and he kind of took a shot. That's when it's a good opportunity for like a little bit of a bump or a demo. Utilizing that physical play, although a lot of people dislike it or will get tilted by it, it is important to know like when to demo, when to bump, and that was like a perfect opportunity. I probably could have gotten to the ball and cleared the ball, but by demoing him, I gave myself space and my teammates space to prepare for a counterattack. I don't want to... There we go. So once again, that was a little bit of a chip shot. If I wanted to make sure it didn't go too high, I could have flipped into it, but then they probably would have saved it. So I needed to flip it. Worst case scenario, even if that did hit the crossbar or it went off the backboard, my teammate would have been there probably to clean that up. And even if you miss out, as long as you're not getting counterattacked on, you're fine. Like as long as they're not being able to come back and score on you, you can still bring it back. You don't always necessarily need to overcommit or overextend yourself. You want to make sure you're not getting counterattacked on. So, I guess you'd have to go for a quick drink break maybe. rehydrate himself, psych himself up. This one should be easy, a little flip into it. Once again, it might be, that type of flip might be a little bit high for this rank as well. But let's look at Crazy Zay, for example, on both these guys. So they're both kind of bringing the ball up. I'm kind of chilling it now. He smacked the ball to the wall. Wasn't a very meaningful touch. Try to make your touches more meaningful than that. You don't always need to hit the ball very far. And as you can see, you don't need to actually chase the ball at all, which is, it comes with awareness, comes with so much time and hours in the game. But the speed of these games is a lot slower. You have so much more room because people aren't as consistent with hitting the ball, and when they do, they kind of blast it away. So it gives you that space to not have to overcommit, not have to overextend because the ball is coming at you. We'll see as the ranks go up higher and the game speed gets up faster and faster, how we'll start having to challenge the ball a little bit faster. That side flip might have been a little more too expansive. Let me know in the chat, guys, because I want to, or let me know in the comments, actually, because this is YouTube, not Twitch. Let me know in the comments below if you're around this rank, like bronze till maybe like silver, gold. We'll see over the next few videos what I could do to improve these tips. If you have any questions, if you have any criticism, constructive criticism, obviously, on how I can improve this series, both my commentary and my playstyle as a whole, to make it more applicable. Because this is like my first go at making a YouTube video. It's gonna take some time until it gets nice and polished and gets to like the high quality that I want it to be at. And you guys are gonna be the ones that help me get there, just by kind of telling me what you like, what you don't like. Especially if you guys have seen a lot of videos before, with these Road to Grand Champ and Road to Supersonic type series. Because if you kind of look at the videos and say, hey, you know, I can't do that, or why did you do this versus that, I could kind of in the next video address that and say, or in the comments even let you know, like, okay, you know what, I didn't realize that that was a high level mechanic. Because like I, for example, was watching, I can't remember whose video it was. I was watching a Supersonic one, and I was saying even his usage of the camera to look at, to try to trace where the enemies are, was so high level that someone at silver, gold, even plat wouldn't be using their camera in that way. So it kind of makes it unrealistic to his level of awareness. And it makes sense because I had his level because he's a pro. At that pro level, you're not really used to, you know, or you don't realize that as Laurels, no one uses the camera swivel, right? Which is why I tried touching on the ball cam aspect of it. These guys might be playing with no ball cam on, which makes it a lot harder to kind of see where everything is. So if I'm trying to play no ball cam, it's hard to kind of chase down cars. And ball cam is very disorienting when you first start playing. So like if I'm trying to play the rest of this game out with no ball cam, you kind of lose track of the ball, you lose track of where your opponents are. You can see it very limited. It's even harder to kind of carry the ball up the wall and stuff like that. And you kind of just walk behind the ball. I don't know if this is actually going to make it in. Yeah. So like you would probably be boosting too, but I'm trying to think like a bronze may not be boosting all the time because I'm not seeing like this guy, for example. I haven't seen him boost in a while. That's a big demo. So that's why one thing I'd recommend is just getting familiar with that ball cam. Even if you're going to lose a bunch of games or feel weird, if you're going to feel like disoriented, dizzy, whatever, it's gonna be weird for the first maybe 5 to 10 hours that you use it, but then you'll start getting used to like knowing when to turn on, when to turn off. One thing that you'll probably have a lot is you'll be looking at the ball while you're driving back, you'll smack it to a teammate, and that happens. The best way to solve that is learning to do far post rotation. So you know you should like get used to how rotations are, knowing that your teammates should be coming from one direction, so you want to get out of your teammate's way ideally. And even here, you don't necessarily have to do much. You just kind of have to just stay in front of the ball and just kind of jump, and you should kind of be able to burn some time, right? So that's the thing. At the lower ranks, you typically don't have that control of your car, right? And I recognize that because I remember when I was like silver and bronze, even at my current rank, I'm like champ 1, champ 2. I don't have the best control of my car, so it is a little bit weird. But just playing patient, don't overly commit. Spend some time in free play to learn how to do like your basic ball cam on and off. Learn how to smack into the ball. Learn how to do your flips and everything, and you'll improve a ton off that. So we played our 3 matches. This is gonna be the end of the first video. If you guys want, pop back onto that second video. Drop it a like if you guys can. Comment on it. Subscribe. Let me know what I can do to improve. Send it to some friends. We're trying to hit 1,000 subs. And I do stream on Twitch every day, Monday to Friday. So if you guys are coming in off, you know, the Discovery feed or something, and you're brand new to see myself, definitely stick around for the journey. Like this is the first of many videos. I'm super excited to get back into the YouTube grind. And yeah, see you in the next one, guys. Peace out.